I got fired from 2 jobs. And
Why'd you get fired?
Briefly, the first job I got fired from, because I've always been crazy and thinking outside the box. But I've always been, it's weird. It's that dual thing. I've always been a really good boy, but then crazy. So I left GLAAD, the Gay and Lesbian Alliance Against Defamation, and I got a job working at the gay magazine Instinct as the senior editor. Big title, little paycheck. In 2004, working in that magazine, I was making $30,000 a year as the senior editor and living in Los Angeles. You need a car. So I was just doing what all of my other friends were doing, right? That's it. So like, if you have friends, especially in 2004, like my friends worked for a lot of the movie studios and they would give each other, DVDs of their new releases. And then they would go to Amoeba and sell the DVDs and make money. So one of the sections that I was responsible for at the Gay Men's Magazine was the books section. I was the editor of the book section. So I would assign all of the books to review. And then we had all of these leftover books. So I said, all right, well, I'm going to sell these books on Amazon for money. I was so dumb. I didn't even use an alias. I used my real name. And then what ended up happening was the publisher of the competing Gay Men's Magazine found out somehow and went around to all of the advertisers that advertised at Instinct, the one that I was with, and said, the senior editor of Instinct is going around selling review copies on Amazon of the books. And then the publisher brought me in and said, we love you. You're really good. If we would have found out about this internally, we could have dealt with it internally, but it's out there now and it's being used against us. Yeah. We have to let you go. I was like crying. I was like, ah. So anyways, then I was like, shit, I had a job that was only paying me $30,000 a year. What the fuck do I do? Then I started temping right away because I was like, no money saved. Then I actually got a job working at E. I don't know if you ever heard my E story.
No.
Oh my God. This was November of 2004. I remember it.
Okay, that's before me. Yeah.
It was just before Thanksgiving. And this was back when E was on Wilshire. And it was before Seacrest had his studio built. In that area where Seacrest had his studio built, that's where the reception area used to be. Mm-hmm. And I worked through the temp agency there as the receptionist for all of E. So I had to greet people and answer the phones. And then this was 2004. So you have to remember, culturally at the time, America's Next Top Model was a big show in 2004. Janice Dickinson comes in one day, and I loved Top Model and I loved Janice. And we started to chit chat in the reception area. And she asked me, honey, do you like my shoes? And I said, yeah, they're lovely. And she's like, do you know how many men I had to fuck to get these shoes? And I'm like, I don't know, but they're worth it. And she said that very loudly in the crowded E reception area. Then she's like, which way to the bathroom? I'm like, well, down the hall to your left. And she starts going to the bathroom and then screams basically in the middle of the crowded E reception area, shit, I forgot my tampon. Because she had left her purse with her gay boy assistant. So she came back to the reception area, gets her tampon, goes to the bathroom. Then when Janice Dickinson is in the bathroom, her gay boy assistant opens her purse, gets this prescription pill bottle, steals some of her pills and puts it in his pocket. And by that point, I had started blogging only a few months ago. I started in September 2004. All this went down in November 2004. So I go home and I thought to myself, well, this happened in public, in the E lobby. It wasn't behind closed doors. I'm not revealing any E insider information.
Was your name Perez Hilton by this point?
No. Okay. My name was Mario Lavandera on my blog.
Okay.
When I first started blogging, it wasn't PerezHilton.com. It was called page666.com.
Okay, to spin off of Page 6.
And then eventually they sued me and I had to change the name. But by then I already had the alter ego of Perez.
Okay, gotcha.
So the next day after writing up that Janice was in there, this hot gay blonde HR dude comes with a security guard to bring me into his office and tell me you're fired.